Oh, oh boy. Wow, not an ounce of music or anything in here, eh? Okay. Alright, well, I mean, I'm getting ready here, but alright. Yike! How was the Rufus fight? The Rufus fight was pretty garbage. I mean, like, the worst part about the Rufus fight was that, like, you know what you have to do, but, but the Rufus's kit is, like, running as intended, but perhaps to too great a degree, counter to that of Cloud's. So, you know when you have to attack to pressure him. You know that if you attack early, you're going to get countered. But a lot of Rufus's attacks, even if you were blocking them, push you back. And a couple of them push you back and knock you down. Which of course makes getting up and getting to him to attack him, to pressure him while he's reloading, like, super difficult. If not impossible. And then on top of that, there are a couple of attacks that he does where he not only knocks you back, but then also dashes back, and like, Cloud's gap closers don't take you far enough to really help you, get in there fast enough. So that was like the worst part about it. The rest of it was fine. I honestly, I think that the Turk fights that we just got through weren't a hell of a lot less annoying. They were also pretty annoying. I mean, like, for example, on what's his name, the bald one. I can't think of his name right now off the top of my head, but you basically want to keep one ATB bar, and when he goes through his block cycle, you see the shield come up around and whatever. You just use one of your heavy attack abilities, and that's what pressures him. So you know that. The problem, of course, is that you have to be able to build up that one ATB bar, and in doing so, you end up taking, even if you block him, you end up taking like half of your life. Because he does like 300 damage per attack even when you're blocking, and then he has a couple knockdowns, and some of his attack chains are really long, like there's a lot of them. And so, like, even though you know what you have to do, actually getting that to happen and everything to line up where you're not spending ATB bar healing after waiting for him to block, that was just silly. The other guy, the red-haired guy, Rufus or whatever the fuck. No, not Rufus. Rufus is the boss. I don't remember any of these guys' names. Reno. Thank you. It's another R name. So, he was whatever. It's Rude is the challenging one. Out of the two. But yeah, I mean, it just kind of bothersome. But not, like, hard isn't the right word. Just kind of like annoying, a little grating. Just not, yeah. Um, You know, I guess in fairness, you know, the way I described that, where, first of all, draws, 100 months, let's fucking go, welcome back. The big 100. Thank you, brother, I appreciate that, I hope you're doing well. Before I get lost in this discussion and forget to look up again. You know, in fairness, you could say that about any game, right? Like how I'm describing this, where it's like, you know what you have to do, but it's difficult to execute. But but it's a bit more than that. It's not necessarily that the execution part is hard. It's very readily not a difficult thing to execute. You're just literally trying, like, all you're doing is using one ATB bar during a relatively wide window of him blocking. It's just the nature of the fight itself making it annoying, because he damages so much that you often have to spend some ATB to heal, or if you get out of a bad cadence with your ATB bar, then it makes it a real pain in the ass to be able to hit at the appropriate time and whatnot. Like, so it's not like I'm playing Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something, and after a while I have sussed out the process of how to do it, but then the execution part is super difficult. It's not like that. It's just combat just doesn't let you really do it all that well. I like anything. If you were to sit down and just and spend a bunch of time only engaging in combat, and you'd have to go up against some of the, you know, more difficult enemies to, you know, for a lot of combat to last long enough. Like, could you get really good at every one of these characters against every enemy type in the game? I mean, yeah, obviously, but you don't fight. Surprisingly, you don't fight that frequently, and more particularly, you don't fight the same enemies that are more challenging fights anyway. You don't fight them that frequently. And so getting into any kind of rhythm and the mastery of the combat system that comes with adjusting to its quirks and its inner mechanisms and whatnot, and just like we had to do with Dark Souls and how its controls weren't all that great. You know, that's one of the, I think, the core issues for me anyway, and where the combat breaks down is that, you know, it might be there, but like you haven't really the opportunity to fight these things over and over again. And then but then also to tack onto this, and probably for the best, honestly, because I don't know if I'd even play the game if I was, you know, running my head into these fights like I was, you know, like in Dark Souls or some shit. The thing is that even with all of this awkward shit going on, you rarely die anyway, right? And I don't mean in terms of losing a character in the fight. I mean like wiping. Super uncommon. Like you have to have like, you have to either be taken off guard real bad, have something silly happen like wall trap, which does happen once in a blue moon, or you just have the world's worst team comp or individual like kit. Like, let's say you just took over a team without any time to do prep, which does happen in this game, and because they split your team up, and now you've got, you know, Winkin', Blinkin', and fucking Nod with, you know, meme materia that you threw on them to, you know, to level materia because you never used them in your actual combat. You know, that, like, then you can be put up against the ropes, and even then, like you really, very difficult to truly be in a spot where you're going to get wiped like consecutive times. Only the most challenging, out of your way fights would you wipe quite frequently as a, you know, team wipe. And, you know, coincidentally, those fights where you're wiping quite frequently are often the ones in which, you know, they're just turning up the difficulty dial particularly far, with reckless abandon, and they're like, oh, the players will figure it out type shit. And then at that point, you really actually have to greatly enjoy the combat system to want to throw yourself into that. Kind of like the Gilgamesh fights, for example, are like, you know, I looked at what I was gonna have to do. Could I do it with my characters? Obviously, I have like every fucking materia in the game. Pretty much everyone has got decent kits. You could do it. Could you do it? Yeah. Do I want to? No, because I don't like the combat enough to do that and go through it. I just don't. And that's the only real reward mechanism there is, I don't, like, this is not, I'm not getting any more character or story interaction, really. I'm unlocking some pretty powerful stuff. Probably the most useful thing is the ability to break the 9,999 barrier. But other than that, I mean, shit. So, you know, and again, it's, you know, some people will that enjoy the combat will totally do that, and all the power to them, but I don't know how you can sit here and be in love with this game's combat. I think I could see how somebody could be in love with the idea of the combat, and by that I mean, you know, appreciate the fact that they did make all of these characters very unique in their combat styles and quite intricate. So it's not just a surface level, you know, differential per se. It's just when you put them into a team, then it just, you know, all kind of, and all the other idiosyncrasies that come with the combat starts to just get very dumb. Yeah, Bahamut and Odin, 3-star Bahamut and 3-star Odin at the same time, and I was like, like, why would I ever do that? Like, again, you know, once you've, hold on. Once you have thrown yourself into the deep end in the Dark Souls franchise, combat in games when it gets hard is no longer a thing that you care about. In the sense that it's not, can I do this? You know you are fully capable of doing it. It's, is this combat rewarding enough for me to want to try to do it? Do I think that at the other side of this, I'm going to feel fulfilled? In Dark Souls, the vast majority of the bosses, although in the series there are some where this doesn't apply, but the vast majority of bosses, you know, I would feel fulfilled on the other side of beating a boss. You know, you could throw yourself into a single combat encounter for 8 straight fucking hours, and you come out the other side, and it's like euphoria, right? You think you're feeling that in this? Bruh, no. Nobody, you can't say nobody, but like, who in the fuck is playing this in the combat and coming out the other side euphoric after some of the just because they did some of the harder combat scenarios with this combat system? I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. I'm sure I'm sure they exist, but I would never be able to understand how. Where does KD take the hardest road now? KD always just seems to want to go to whatever team put him out. So look for KD to the Timberwolves next. All right. Hi ho's over. According to Stephen A., sources have told him that Devin Booker wants to be in New York. Smith hasn't spoken to Booker, but this is apparently what he heard from people he trusts. I'm sure Booker wants to be almost anywhere other than Phoenix. Phoenix have 0 first-round draft picks until 2030 and 0 second round between 25 and 30. That is a dead team. That team is literally fucked. There is nothing they can do. They are done. They are in a full-blown rebuild without the ability to actually rebuild. They basically have to trade KD, Book, and who's the third? Beal? Anyway, they have 3 guys. They have to. All 3 of them have to be gone. They have to divest themselves of them for picks. And decent picks. Book is definitely worth 2 first-round picks. KD is probably worth a first-round pick. Beal is getting ready to learn Chinese, yeah, but you might be able to get, like, a role player that's not over the age of 30 and a second-round pick. Yeah, oh no, and Aeolus, 100% agree. Cutscenes and whatnot. Absolutely. That's, like I've said before, the character interactions in the cutscenes is, without question for me, 99.9% of the reason to be playing this game. Almost everything else about this game is not worth it. Ha! Oh, dude, D-Book is 2 first-round picks and a piece. I don't know who the piece is, but you're getting a couple of guys, second options. You gotta get 2 first-round picks. And we're not talking about first-round picks in like 2028, we're talking about first-round picks next year in 26. And, well, and depending on what who they're trading with and what kind of, you know, picks they have available to them, etc., yeah, 3 picks. I mean, Devin Booker is 100% worth 3 picks. That dude, I might hate that dude in that he has the most punchable face in the history of the NBA as far as I'm concerned. But, that dude is a bucket and 3/4. For real. That dude puts up consistent high quality numbers on like a more or less nightly basis. And that's on a team that has Kevin Durant as an option. You know what I mean? Booker and Brunson would be a really interesting combination. I do feel like the Knicks are bordering on too many cooks in the kitchen for Book, though. I feel like that's pushing it. Like we're right on the edge of it might go too far in the other direction. Oh, I don't disagree that Brunson can't do it alone and they need another shooter. I'm just not sure if Book is the guy because Book is more than a shooter. If that makes sense. Like Book is the guy. Right? Book isn't going to walk onto a team where he's the second option because he can shoot threes.
Built like a maze, remnants of battle. It's not a temple, it's a fortress.
Oh, Black Feather.
Fiends?
Worse. Humans. Humans feared and coveted the power of the ancients. And so they slaughtered them. Don't be afraid. It's not
It's
death.
a death, it's a homecoming.
You'll see him soon enough.
Oh, jeez. You know, it's quite a beautiful place. You know? You just, really like the motif, you know? It's the labyrinthian staircases and various pathways are, showcased. You know, really looking really very nice. I like the color. Shame about all this moss, though. They could definitely spit shine this place up a bit, but, huh. You know. Could be worse. Oh, right, yeah, sorry. My bad.
You okay?
It's not me you should be worried about.
Just tell me.
Somebody remind me why Aerith cares about Sung, because I'm totally blanking on this.
Is it the Promised Land?
I'm sorry, but I don't think it is.
Of course. Figures.
Always did take my word for it. I never hated you, you know.
Bro, what in the fuck?
This pedestal's a key. One only an ancient can use.
Where are you going?
Got a report to make.
I mean, Aerith is capable of miraculous levels of healing. Are we just gonna, like... So yeah, do we have, like, any information on Sung that's not forward spoiler territory as to why in the shit Aerith gives a fuck about the fact that Sephiroth just stabbed his ass? Like, wasn't he not the bodyguard for the guy that was basically had her entrapped and to experiment on her? Like, what am I missing here? KD, Book, and Beal combined for minus 51 plus minus. Holy shit. That team was fully healthy too, by the way, and got swept. Embarrassing. Scott Foster was ref for Game 4 of the Suns Wolves, and not even he could extend. The package was not rolled.
What's it say?
O warrior, weary though thou art, inward must thou now turn. Reflect on thy long and bloody path, and kindle life's fire anew. Forget not thine ire, for it shall remake thee.
Oh, I don't like the look of this. I don't
Rolling out the red carpet for
No,
us.
do not make me do
Sorta.
individual trials.
We're each supposed
You
to face some kind of trial.
Bitch! You are kidding
I
me!
guess you get to sit this one out.
Typical.
I'll wait out here. But make it quick.
Well, no point delaying the inevitable.
Right.
See you on the other side.
Oh my god! 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 This game is Scott Foster the Extender. Oh my god, you're joking. Please tell me I do not have to personally do each and every one of these. I'm totally gonna have to do each and every one of these. I swear to God. This better be more like some Yoda shit where I'm just gonna get, like, asked a few questions and then get the fuck out.
What is this?
Subject located!
It can't be real.
You're out of time! Over here!
You can't win!
How in the hell is the helicopter down here?
This is... Hold still! Easy now. That is a valuable specimen. It must be handled with the utmost care.
What? Now L2, right? Yeah, okay. Wait for the L2 R2 combined.
Number 13. Don't be shy.
One more for the road? No? Okay.
That's a good boy. Make sure he's strapped down tight. Such a fine red coat. A rare specimen for my lucky 13th test. That's it. Henceforth, you shall be Red 13. Shall we then? Hold still, my pet.
All I can say is thank God I'm not actually having to actively participate in these beyond a couple button presses. On the other hand, this is some padding, holy shit! Sheer amount of padding in this game is outrageous.
Cloud?
No! Wait!
Dad?
No! Don't go that way!
Yeah, Gobert's been playing well. I mean, the plus minus helps when you're actually capable of playing defense.
Dad!
Monsters. Sephiroth. Soldiers.
What kind of a trial is this exactly? This isn't
Shinra.
really a
I'm sick of
trial?
this.
I'm sick of all of this!
A flashback? Like a slightly altered memory? Is Yuffie's flashback gonna be when she forgot to button up her fucking pants for like 15 years?
This is fine. Not scary at all.
Bizzle, welcome back 95 months in a row and total, not missing a beat. Thanks, Bizzle. How you doing today? Yes, I remember this from intergrade.
Claws away, boss. Police while we're in shipment territory.
Sonon?
Hey, boss. Want to try treading a little lighter this time? No point fighting if we don't have to.
Well, you can't pay attention to any of the censorship shit on Twitter because the vast majority of them are quite literally
Make sure you're ready for anything, okay?
just like antisocial deviants, bro. You cannot. Any of that discourse, just stay out of it. All of it. Like it's like conceptually it is not always that when you end up seeing people comment crazy shit on Twitter or, you know, get into really stupid fucking discourse that they are legitimately a little off. But that kind of discourse, I promise you, with 100% accuracy, they are one of two things. Grifting the people who are not all there, or they are the people who are not all there. Those are the only two fucking camps. Straight up. You cannot put serious stake in this shit and go to social media and tell me that an account that's got like 27 tweets a day about whether or not a day one patch to remove just how much of Eve's grandchildren that you see in Stellar Blade is something that constitutes a hill to die on. You can't tell me that that is sane behavior. It is just not. It's just not. Oh, I've seen it, Fox. If you ever wanted to see like a cross-section of who you're actually witnessing make arguments online most of the time, that petition with the videos they posted that should be enshrined. And every time somebody like goes to get into an argument with somebody that's very clearly saying some of the dumbest shit online and in not good faith, they should go and just watch those videos and then be like, oh right, that's the type of person I'm dealing with, and then just fucking walk away. The ex-Blizzard employee? Yeah, so he's the grifter. 100%. He's in the grifter position. And then everyone else that is full-blown all up and in that shit they're off in the fucking head. That's it. Like it's fine. It's fine. It's fine if people take exception with censorship of video games in various forms. Even in this case, it's fine. Where you lose people is in the reasoning. And when it comes to online discourse and the grifter fucking kingdom, a lot of the underlying this is why we're upset, which at first would be, it's not necessarily about the fact that, you know, Eve's vaginal lips aren't visible anymore in one suit. It's a group of people tired of game developers censoring things for the Western market at their, you know, behest, that's the core, but then that gets turned into, especially when it's attached to a game like Stellar Blade, the crazy, you know, deviant level shit that you see with Stellar Blade, and then you get people that are wanting to, you know, then say that then the argument becomes less about the fact that it is, you know, censorship and the various forms it comes in, and more about you know, the hypersexual nature of all of these things. Like, cause look at all the stuff that people will compare it to in this discourse too. They'll bring out Last of Us stuff, they'll bring out, you know, Baldur's Gate 3, they'll bring out Hades 2, and then it's just one like, everyone's gotten lost in the fucking sauce, right? So, it's a 5-alarm fucking fire, the whole thing. And then there's like, now there's of course a bunch of YouTubers who get to grift the grift. It's like a fucking grift sandwich, a grift hero, if you will. What up, Zeth? What up, DJ? How you doing? And Zero, once again, 111 months. Let's go. Welcome back. One more month, that's right, for the 10-year dream. Oh my lord. Camera-specific directionality on the controls never fails.
You got this.
Why is this trial thing a thing? Because the game wasn't long enough. They needed to extend it even further.
Boss!
Sonan?
Oh, there you go, DJ. That's a dub. Oh, right, it's Captain Underpants. Forgot he existed.
If you won't come and claim him, I can always
Nero.
keep him for myself.
Burned many a disc with Nero. Nobody cares. We done seen and done all this shit. Nobody cares. This is such a waste of time. Barrett's like, oh shit, I haven't fapped with this hand in years.
What in the hell?
Yeah, those weirdos only really existed for Intergrade. They've got some seriously supernatural powers. I suspect we will, you know, they'll make a comeback. I don't think we're seeing them anymore here. Unless they just randomly shoehorn them in the last, like, fucking the 11th hour. But I think we'll see them in the next, you know, to some degree. Oh, true. They were in Remake as well, weren't they? Oh, yeah. You fought them in, like a warehouse or some shit. Strangers of Paradise? No.
Everything's gotten so much easier.
Bet you're aching for a nice hot shower.
Oh, no, they were only intergrade. You're talking about where they come from originally, like, in the before times, like in Dirge.
Oh, there you are.
Barrett's literally never gonna want to leave this dream.
You okay? Hmm?
Myrna!
What's gotten into you? All right, let's get you inside. Someone's clearly had a long day.
Okay. Myrna? Myrna! Myrna! Myrna!
I mean, did you expect less? Barrett pulling all the baddies, bro.
Where are you, baby?
Barrett wasn't about to be with some, like, tiny little thing. Needed to be with something with substance. Look at the size of this man.
Coming.
Only I had my other arm.
Out of my way. Myrna! Wake up, baby. Wake up. Don't leave me. Not again.
Stopping at Sector 4 Undercity. Sector 4 Undercity.
It's going to be okay. Okay? Mom.
Oh, I'm...
What if we went on an adventure? An adventure?
Oh boy.
A big one. To somewhere far, far away.
without the men in white and the needles? Would you get better there?
Yes, sweetheart. I think I would.
Then let's go.
Okay.
Mommy, does it hurt?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm spoiling our adventure.
Just wait here, alright? I'm gonna find a doctor. Huh? Hello?
Go on.
Oh, we're talking to ourselves.
Can you help me?
Oh, we're just gonna get ignored now?
Man, stay down, brat.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Is there a doctor around here?
I'm sorry, honey, but I don't know. I'm not from this part of town.
Mum 2.0.
Okay.
I could help you look, though.
No, thank you. I have to go. I don't want to leave my mom alone too long.
Your mother?
I'm sorry, Mommy. I tried.
Literally asked two people and denied one that offered some form of help. But okay.
I really tried.
He was like, what? What are you talking about?
Forever. But you can't go. You can't. What about our adventure?
Miss, do you need help?
Please, take Aerith somewhere safe.
We need to go.
Mom!
It's not safe here.
Yeah, plot armor and plot damage are very much things. Phoenix Downs, nah.
Mommy!
Healing magic, nah. It's just like, you know, in cutscenes, like Barrett has just been shooting somebody with a bajillion bullets forever and a day, and then, you know, at the end of it, all of a sudden, one guy with one pistol shows up, and everyone's all of a sudden like, oh no.
She's over here.
Meanwhile, everyone comes out of the rooms horribly depressed. How was any of that a trial? I'm still kind of like...
You know, if you think about it, life and death are just two sides of the same coin.
How
Our
profound.
bodies may disappear when we die, but our spirits still live on. We return to the planet, rejoin the life stream, and in time give rise to new life.
In time, yeah.
I get it, I really do. Knowing that the people we love aren't really gone, it doesn't make it any easier to let them go. It still hurts. So we can't just think of it as a homecoming, 'cause it's not that simple. We've all experienced pain. We all have our regrets. What we've done, what's been done to us, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed.
Yeah, well...
It's true that the pain and the anger we carry can make us stronger. But at what cost? What toll does it take? I believe true strength doesn't come from any of that. True strength comes from our ability to forgive, to forge ahead in the hope of making things right. It comes from ourselves. So focus on the future, not the past. Do that, and not even Sephiroth will be able to stand in our way. Not even him.
Are you finished?
That's what I'm
Clock's
saying.
ticking.
I mean, really.
Come on.
Thank God. Cloud. I mean, I'm on board.
I know.
Like, as much as I could agree with Cloud there, it is incredibly fucking annoying that people are still, that the, you know, our group does not seem to recognize that Cloud is backsliding in any meaningful way. Like, they're just treating it like he's having an off day after everything that they already have seen and know about what happened before. It's just everything surrounding Cloud's very behavior and existence in this game. It's like no matter how much everyone in the party is let in on it, or, you know, despite being incredibly slow, eventually, you know, figure it out, they just don't actually ever employ that knowledge ever. It's just... Like they don't even show the characters letting on that they know amongst each other, but they're just kind of tentatively, you know, keeping a distance and letting this all kind of play out because we're entering uncharted waters and we don't know how this whole situation is going to affect Cloud based on what we've seen in the like, we're not even getting that, right? We're not even getting that. We're just getting everyone stupid.
What's wrong?
I'm fine.
Oh, what fun you had. Tell me though, was it worth it? All those lives cut short at your hand.
Pigs?
Is what you're feeling even real? It's time you stopped pretending, Cloud.
James.
Your friend died in your arms, and you didn't shed a tear. What is that?
Sephiroth.
Sorrow. Anger. Regret. Guilt. Nothing but empty words to you.
So Cloud's a psychopath.
You are but a puppet. My puppet.
I'll kill you.
Who's Sephiroth turning into?
Good, Cloud. Very good. Fill your hollow heart with rage. Let it engulf you, consume you, that you may burn your world to the ground, as I did.
I'm not like him. I'll never be like him.
We know. It's okay.
I like how Tifa just talks to Cloud like he's
Right.
like a mental patient. Or like, not even just a mental patient, like... Oh, it's not okay, but alright. Like, they're just straight talking to Cloud like he's a toddler. I mean, they already had a reason for why Cloud was like a flat affect character. He was literally put into the soldier program as a very young child, cranked full of Mako, and thrown out into the world to do some pretty heinous shit. I mean, that's... They already had that.
Let's finish this. It's back to the planet. That'll do. So long.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so this is the magic version of crystalline.
Yeah, I'll do it. You got this.
Hang back. That'll do. You're done.
Here I go!
Incurs incredible benefits. What does that even mean? What? Like, is that one that gives you half the strength of the magic and physical bonus defense of the other two that are, like, specific? Like, what the fuck? They don't tell you anything. You're just like, oh yeah, you know, get good shit. Thanks.
Don't overdo it.
Yes,
I got
it's
your
mine.
number.
Go on!
Suck on this!
Oh, we're doing everything, eh? Wait for it. Okay.
Don't got time for this. Bring it home.
I'm your one-stop sovereign shot.
Whatever.
All right.
My
you're
turn.
up.
Deal
You
with
won't
that.
regret this. Gotcha. Gotcha. This calls for more Yuffie. Here I go. Let's turn up the pressure. Won't let me down.
Taking over. Don't overdo it.
Need my help, do you? You're up.
I got it. Calling fire. Gotcha. Not looking good. Let's switch it up.
All right. Watch and learn.
Thrilling combat music right now we've got.
Oh, this is gonna burn. Bring it to heat. Come on. Don't stop now. More on the pain.
Gotcha.
Do I really not have any ATB? Holy shit, that's the fucking worst.
That'll do.
Breathe.
Now this.
Take the lead.
Need my help, do you? Want some more?
All right. I'm taking out.
Think I'm gonna get rid of that.
Holy shit.
Don't got time for this shit.
Yuffie, just get down to fucking Earth so that I can heal you, you dumbass. My god.
I'm just getting started.
Thanks, y'all.
This is just backwards. Is that fight just for the meme? I'm really not paying attention right now, I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole chapter has been such a snooze fest. As like... beyond... There we go. Did you see Elon asking, or not even asking, he made like the statement, X is definitely a better name than Twitter, right? And then it trended like crazy. Every reply was no, 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 worst rebrand ever, no, no. Like, every top reply, 40, 50,000 likes, a pop. It trended in Canada at 2 point something or 3 million mentions earlier today. Just dismantled. Even though he phrased it like a statement, like the oldest fucking trick in the book to try to get somebody to agree with what you're saying. Just brutal.
Gramps would kill to see this.
He probably did. All of a sudden, epic music. Not earned at all, but alright. This is like humans versus the ancients. Reminds me very much of the similar direction they went with Dragoon. Humans versus the Winglies. Please tell me the music just like dies out here.
Though in time we triumphed over the calamity visited upon us by the stars, tragedy will nevertheless be our ultimate reward. For the children of men fear us.
Remember what I was talking about where they had all this opportunity since they were redoing the whole fucking thing, right? They had all this opportunity to take this section of the game, which in the original game wasn't particularly narratively heavy. It was a lot of kind of open-ended stuff, because it was when you get opened up to the world map and whatnot for the first time, and etc. They had all this opportunity with what they've been doing to better spread exposition, narrative, character development, yada yada yada, and instead they still fell into the trap of almost nothing the whole game, and then just narrative diarrhea in the 11th hour.
For the children of man envied us. Perhaps their enmity was sealed by our celestial adversary. None can say. Regardless, we have been forsaken by fate, abandoned to unquenchable anger and unbearable grief, condemned and driven forth, powerless to forestall the coming of our end.
Oh, I have to fight? Cloud might die if that's the case.
Gotta be careful.
10 HP? That's fine. It's not fine.
Hey, fight's not over! Oh, you in trouble now!
Here I go! You're mine, huh? Let's go to town!
Hope you don't mind if I fill you full of holes. Ooh, got it. What the hell? Suck on this! Asshole! Gonna make your eyeballs pop! I've lived through worse. Want some more? Think I'm gonna get rid of that. Sorry. No.
Run like a chocobo! Stab like a tongue! Good to go?
Love me, Japanese. Bringing the heat.
I just can't be asked to like heal or anything right now, just...
Hey, that's not funny!
This time.
Long ago, a wound marked the northern lands,
Don't suppose there'll be a bench in this museum?
and demanded did many venture forth, only to meet with disaster. A deceiver that stole the faces of the dead, of mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers lost. With their voices did it sow the seeds of discord among our people, among the children of man. For the planet did we lay down our lives in battle, and in death returned to her embrace. Yet our adversary did not. Could not. Thus did it fall into a deep slumber. And in the
Oh, boy.
long silence of its sleep, it was given the name Genova. Heed well our warning of that which is to come. The reunion. When our adversaries scattered malignancy shall converge to plague the planet once more.
Oh, there's benches, like, right there, but they're gonna make me fucking heal for this combat. Really? A whole ass fucking... Oh my god.
Back to the plan. Keep it together. Need my help. Suck on me.
I'm your one-stop progress shop. Now with extra beguiling ninjas.
It's on you.
Watch and learn.
Here I go.
Adam, what the fuck are you doing?
Take it over.
Right as I was about to drop the hammer. What a dick.
Need my help, do you? Suck on me. Suck on me.
Couldn't be, like, any more annoying to have to deal with some of these enemies.
You're in good to go.
I got this.
Oh my god, the dude just, like, straight cast that shit immediately.
Burn. It's on now. Keep it together.
Yes, it's my turn.
I'm your one-stop progress. All right.
Oh my god.
Need my help, do you?
Here I go. Here for it. How you like this?
Get on the fucking ground so that you can use this shit. There you go. Oh my god.
Something or other. You had to go and win the beast.
I like how the, like, stagger extension is less than, like, a 1/4 fucking second. Like, use this synergy move, whose animation and full attack time take more than 3/4 of the entire stagger bar to reset the stagger bar, not even long enough to complete another attack. will arrive in approximately 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna have to... Fucking hell. Alright, so this is... I'm sorry, guys. These guys, for the quote for my tree removal, said 6:30, but now they're gonna be here in like another 15 minutes. So, what we'll do is I will, because I don't know if they will for sure be here in 15, because Lord knows it could be a little longer. I will end the stream here, and then, because I have to pick up M after this too, because the ending of this will be, as soon as we go past a point here, it sounds like by the music and everything, we're going to be locked in for a long while. So, I will stop here. I'll turn the stream off for now because I don't know how long I'm going to be before I get back with certainty. It will be 2 hours anyway because I have to go pick up M after. So, when I get back though, I should be able to turn the stream back on unless something else comes up, and then we will continue. And we'll have, you know, another 3 hours. Which I'm gonna hope I can finish it in 3 hours. Does 3 hours sound like enough time for those who know what's coming? Oh. The headphones falling apart. And how long is the ending sequence? Given your play, I'm on rails walking forward. You are not great at this combat. I've literally got wiped twice the whole game. What are we talking about? $5 to 6 hours? Bitch, I'ma be fucking watching a YouTube video for 5 to 6 hours. You mean to tell me I gotta block out a whole ass day? I gotta wake up and book this shit like I'm going to a seminar on how to fucking flip houses? 5 to 6 hours? What? They're gonna make the end of this drag out the length of some other fucking full-blown indie titles? Cutscenes alone, 2 hours? Oh God, give me the strength. Anyway, I'll fucking figure it out later. Thank you for hanging out. Whether this happens tonight or not, probably not tonight by the sounds of it. I just literally won't have the time. Apparently, I have to book a whole day. We are out here. So whether we're back tonight or not, I don't know, but I will cross that bridge. But thanks for hanging out. Sorry it was so short. I was expecting to have another hour with you anyway. But apparently maybe this was a friggin' good thing this is happening. Until then, God fucking bless you. I'll see you soon. Fuck this game.